You're now tuned in to the Soulful Stir with Tash and Diamond Symoné. We are live. What's up, y'all? Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Welcome to another episode of the Soulful Stir. I'm Diamond Symoné.
And it's Tash.
So we have a treat today for y'all. It is our 20th episode. And so with that being said, we wanted to bring our first guest on to the pod. And we're lucky to have her.
Let me just preface this by saying it's really wild that this is our 20th episode because I'm only 22 years old. And I really think that I love that for me. It's a blessing.
Today we have the pleasure of kicking it with one of Detroit's hottest and up-and-coming artists. She's an entrepreneur, producer, and DJ from the west side of Detroit with a natural gift for curating the vibe. She's a girl's girl, a sister, a daughter, a loyal friend, and my best manifestation yet. Ladies and gentlemen, October's very own, our good lyricist, DJ Honey Noir.
Hello, guys. Good morning. Good morning.
What's up?
AKA Kenya Alexis Brown Sugar.
In the flesh.
What?
Would you please? Oh, you don't know about that nickname?
Yeah. So I have two names. I have Kenya Brown Sugar Reed, and I also have Kenya JoJo Reed. So,
This is out of control.
also known as Clip.
Yes, absolutely. Definitely Clip. Like, listen.
Would y'all please tell the people? Okay, first, Kenya DJ Honey Noir, as we know her professionally.
Yes.
Please tell the people about how you came up with this name, Kenya Alexis Brown Sugar. This alias that you kept calling yourself as a child.
You know what? It might have. I can't even think about how I came up with Brown Sugar, but I feel like it was during the stage where like Austin Powers came out with Beyonce.
Oh yeah,
Foxy Cleopatra. I
Foxy
feel like it was
Cleopatra.
definitely that era, and I was like, "Well, I'm about to be Brown Sugar."
Kenya, that is by far the worst movie.
It's
The worst.
Gold
Austin
Member.
Powers?
We
Austin
love
Powers?
Gold Member. We love the whole
My
Austin
Winky-
Powers
my Winky was the
franchise.
It's weird because I used to watch it like back then, and then I grew up. Well, I mean, I'm only 22, so you know what I mean. But you know, I got a little older.
Tash, I'm older than you.
Yes, girl.
Oh,
everybody's
wow.
older than me, child. Older than time.
So how old were you when Gold Member came out?
So I used to watch it, and now I tried to watch it like as an adult, you know.
I love it so much.
And I was like, I really used to watch this. Like I was so flabbergasted.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
But back to our conversation a little bit from last week when I was like, I'm just always like moving and like moving the needle and evolving. That happens with a lot of stuff because I remember being on pins and needles trying to watch Tiger King during the pandemic. And
Tiger King.
like a year or two after that, I was sitting around the house and I was like, girl, did you really watch that shit? Like I was really like disappointed in myself. Like you really sat there and watched the Tiger King?
That's how I found out
I
about
love me a good
Carol
documentary.
Baskin. And then I realized that I did used to watch her show that came on.
I never heard of these white people in my life.
Oh my god.
But speaking
It
of
was
that,
a great
before we
documentary.
even get started, I just
That's
need
a
to know.
wild story.
Speaking of some wild white people, are y'all watching Hunting Wives, or have y'all
I'm about
watched
to start
it?
it.
No,
Oh
I've been
my
catching up
Lord.
on Wednesday. Just came out.
Listen,
Wednesday. So I've been watching
listen. It's 8 episodes.
it. I heard it's good.
I've only watched 4, and I can only watch them 2 at a time. Like
I heard it's good.
so freaked out.
Yeah.
it is so.
I heard
It's
that
so
too.
spicy. Like it's murder and malarkey.
Murder and Malarkey.
it is absolutely insane. And I'm only 4 episodes in. And this has been the wildest ride that I've been on. And it's so crazy that I can't watch
I gotta
more than
watch
like
it.
2 episodes at one time. Because you really be watching this like, what? The tone shifts so quick in these
You know-
episodes. And then I be watching it like screaming at the TV like, no, don't do this. Don't do it. This is crazy. Just like, it is the most insane thing I have watched in a long time for it to be a scripted Netflix show. Like,
watch it.
This feels like I'm watching a long episode of a true crime documentary.
So what's so interesting about it, I started watching it, and when I saw somebody got shot, like, and I was just like, no, this might not be my speed. Because, you know,
like,
I don't like no crime
it's
stuff, for
crazy.
real.
And so, like,
I love me a true crime.
Listen, and it's funny because I know by now a lot of people have watched it, but, like, it's so much stuff going on. And at one point, I've been watching it with my baby daddy. And so at one point, I looked at him and I was like, would you be in the pool with R. Kelly just being all friendly and finagling? One of the ladies kind of admitted to pedophilia, damn near.
Oh.
And
what?
Yeah, because she was like, I saw you have sex with him. And she was like, he ain't a man, he a boy. So you know that this is a child. I mean, he's like 17, but still he's a child. And you're his mom's best friend. And you're having sex with him. And she was just like, oh, okay. And next thing you know, her homegirl's in the pool, like, doing the spirit fingers and dancing and singing. I'm like, so I looked at Mike, I'm like, hey, if R. Kelly just looked at you and was like, define teenage, like 5 minutes later, would y'all be in the pool, like, you know what I'm saying, passing each other beers, like, yeah, nigga's been a nice day.
I mean, but art imitates life because that was the reality for so many people who was hanging around him. It wasn't a big secret. A lot of people knew for years. And, I mean, I feel like that's not far-fetched for stuff that be going on in real life. Yeah. Like, let's be real.
On now. Like, why did y'all have to write that in the show? It was like, just a lot.
That's wild, but again, art imitates life, and people be doing some sick
as messed up as it is, like, how they put men on the front. They don't do that as often as women. It's like, oh, like a win. But no, like, that is crazy.
Yeah.
It is wild. Crazy.
And it's a lot. It's such a layered show, like, it's so scandalous. It's like one of those things that you'll start seeing scenes and you'll be like, oh my God, what am I watching? But it's so intense that you can't stop watching it. It's like, oh my God, I gotta keep going. And it's so much layered mess in it. It's like fucking racism, like Southern politics, regular politics, like sexuality issues, pedophilia. Like, it runs the full gamut of America.
Exactly that. Like, I heard it was crazy like that too. I gotta watch it.
And it's crazy because people kept talking about how crazy it was, and I was like, whatever. Ain't no show about no wives gonna be that interesting. Like, I done seen one, seen them all, and all of a sudden people started talking about how good it was, and after the first 15 minutes, I was hooked. And the crazy part is I put it on because I was just wanting to watch something to like buy at the time, and Michael came over and he was like, what is this? And then we just got sucked in. It was 15 minutes in the episode. He was like, what just happened? I was like, Michael, I don't know. I'm 15 minutes in and it's a whirlwind. And he was like, because I'm trying to figure out what I've missed. And I was like, I don't know what
the first 3 minutes of the show have you like, what is this? Like, what's about to happen? Well, speaking of what's about to happen, I'm about to hit you with some rapid fire questions because I just want to know. So, would you rather, as a DJ, like you're always on the mic, right? So, would you rather shout all the time or only be able to whisper?
Whisper.
Whisper.
Because I still get nervous. I get nervous talking on the mic, and I feel like I've been trying to do it more lately, but I feel like a lot of people don't get my humor. Like, it's been times when we've been in events that Diamond can, like, you will hear me talking on the mic and I'd be like, well, like, all right, can I get everybody's attention? And I just look over, she over there cracking up, and I'm like, yeah.
But that's crazy because speaking of crazy humor, Diamond, just really quick, I don't know if I told you that at my nephew's funeral, my niece got up and stood up and said, well, another R bites the dust.
Oh,
and my R, and it's weird because the way we were sitting is on one side of the family, it was just all of our side, and then the other side was my sister, baby daddy family, and they were like, and we all bust out laughing. Like, it was completely hilarious.
Dark humor.
So inappropriate, like at a funeral. And
I would have been.
She literally got up there. She was like, "Hey guys," she was like, "Well, another R bites the dust," and she was just smiling and laughing, and everybody was like,
"I wouldn't know what to do like in that situation. Like, is this supposed to be funny or is everybody offended? I'm not sure."
We were completely. We thought it was funny. Like,
I would have had to like really try to read the room.
I get real like. I don't know. Dark humor is crazy.
So say last call for alcohol.
I gotta whisper it.
You gotta whisper it.
Okay. Wait, don't make me laugh, y'all. Hold on. Like, say it like if I was out of it. Like how I would say it.
Yeah.
Well, hello, guys.
No, you don't whisper it.
Okay. That is my whisper.
You gotta
First of all, I know you're not about to get on the mic at the club and say, "Well, hello, guys."
That's what I'm really socially awkward. Like that's what I'm saying. Like people don't get my
Good
humor.
evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey y'all, I hope y'all having a good time. No, okay. Hey y'all. Don't make me laugh. Just real quick, we have last call. Once again, we have last call. I hope y'all having a good time tonight. Drive safe, and yeah, this is DJ Honey Noir.
You know,
I feel so awkward.
you know what this reminds me of? It's the Sweat.
I was this is Sweat Hotel.
Oh my God! First of all,
don't get me
why
started
did the
on
Sweat
Keith.
Hotel come on at like 6:00 in the afternoon? It should be broad daylight.
You
I don't
you
even
know
play
why?
his
Because
music.
you know why it comes on 6:00 in the afternoon. Because the people that's really listening to it and tuned in, they got to be in bed by 8.
But some people got kids. Like some people have kids, and our kids don't be sleep at no 6:00. Okay.
Well, that ain't
I
a problem.
grew up in the era
his.
of the quiet storm. I grew up in the era of the quiet storm. Okay, the quiet storm came on at 10:00.
That's true. That's
The
a real
Sweat
hour.
Hotel come on at 6. It still
Late
be,
at night.
people still be in traffic from work. Like they ain't even made it home
That
to their
is
boo
crazy.
yet.
Yeah, when it's late at night, it's time to unwind. That's when the quiet storm.
It's the Sweat Hotel.
Yeah. All right, so look, would you rather be itchy all the time in all places on your body, or profusely sweat all the time, like beyond your control? I mean, like drenched, like soaking wet sweat.
Sweat. Cause who wants to be itchy?
She leaking
Everywhere?
soaking wet.
Yes, itchy like all the time. Okay, so
I
you
sweat.
will you be welcome into the Sweat Hotel?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want
Open
nobody,
arms.
I really don't want nobody around me scratching like that. I'm gonna think you on.
Yeah, I'm gonna think you
on
on
that
drugs or
stuff.
something.
Yeah,
That's messed up.
I'm good.
That's
You just
very,
scratching,
very fucking
and then-
wild.
Like you said, everywhere. You just scratching your booty, your cooch.
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
everything. You itchy all the time.
Got some itching powder on you? You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta pull somebody to the side and say, "Hey, man, let me talk to you real quick. Are you okay?"
Hey, somebody did that on, like, I think it was like Bad Girls Club. They put itching powder in her bed.
Oh my God, that's so bold.
Bro,
I could never go on a show like that.
I couldn't either.
First of all,
But
I'm
I
not
said,
about to
wow.
like. I don't want to be nowhere living in a
You
place
thought
where
that
I feel like
too.
I ain't got no peace, and you can't have you not having
Yeah.
no peace in the bad girl house.
Yeah, no.
and you gonna have to like potentially fight every day. Like, no, I don't want to do that.
I was watching. I ain't gonna lie. I watched the Ratchets. I watched the Baddies and stuff. And on one of the episodes, the girl, I said, "Wow, this is really thought out." Because how did you know? She threw some M&Ms on her bed, but the girl was allergic to peanuts. I said, how did you know she was allergic to peanuts? I'm watching this at home. Like, how did you know that?
She probably just candidly told her in conversation, or
See?
she heard her order something,
That's
which is
crazy.
crazy that somebody would
Which
go
is
that
crazy.
length,
Like,
like
yeah, I'ma
to,
keep this in the
to
back of my head.
terrorize you.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I said, wow.
Well, I got one more rapid fire question for you.
Okay.
Would you rather win the lottery or find the love of your life?
Win the lottery. No.
Honestly,
Ooh, yeah, honestly. I mean, but I feel like instantly find love. I feel like if it's meant for me, it'll come. Whatever is meant for me, it'll be.
yeah, but you're gonna get that money first.
I'm gonna get that money first for sure.
I'm gonna get the money first though.
I mean, can we get a little clarity though? Cause
Yeah.
how much is this lottery winning?
Okay. Yes.
Oh,
You know-
I'm talking about like top,
Yeah,
like Mega Millions.
Mega Millions?
like okay, yeah.
First of
biggest
all,
jackpot.
No,
Yeah.
I'm good.
First
I'm
of all,
straight.
I'm going
Just-
on the news
Listen.
in a costume.
Love sucks.
If y'all see somebody in a Cookie Monster costume, accepting this money,
Man, I win that kind of money. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be in the house. Everything, my whole life is gonna be
I ain't
DoorDash.
saying
Everything.
shit.
Y'all can bring the stuff to my house and drop it off on my little porch, or I'm gonna send my assistant to go pick it up.
Listen.
Okay.
You know, you're like,
I don't want nobody
I ain't
to
gonna
know.
say nothing, but there will be signs. There will be signs.
Are you ever seen those memes of somebody with a lobster tail and some ramen noodles?
Yeah.
Like, there will be signs that I hit the lottery.
There will be signs.
Yeah, well,
And I'm still gonna deny it.
right. No, I ain't got it. I don't have
I got
it.
profit share.
Profit share is crazy. Well, speaking of finding the love of your life, I'm curious to know, like, what does dating look like for you as a DJ? Because you know how, like, some people look at you like a party promoter, like they put you in that same category, or like a starving artist, or like a poet. You know how people, like, you ever met a poet?
First of all, because if y'all remember, we had this conversation some weeks ago, and I told Diamond that that's something right there that is a red flag. Don't ever tell me you know artists or you a poet, because I'm gonna think you are weird. Like, beyond weird. Like, that's
So,
like, why did she say that?
And
poet?
I thought about that,
Right.
because a poet
brother of the
falls.
night.
brother of the night, exactly. Like, so are people
queen.
categorizing you? You feel like people put you in that box of like artists or artistry when you tell them that you're a DJ?
No, not at all. I think that, well, actually, you know what? People do make comments. They be like, oh, you know, the DJ got hoes. The DJ ain't got nobody. DJ be coming here to get my money, and I go home. Auntie be ready to get in the bed. I'm just here to dance for y'all, and that's it.
Oh my God.
No, but
I'm your private dancer, dancer for money.
dancer for money.
Fun fact, the girl that sang the hook on that melody, I know her. I used to dance with her. Like, we dance in like troop
That is
and
crazy.
stuff.
Wow.
But yeah, she's a lady in Atlanta. She actually just
That's
got married,
super
so
dope.
congratulations to Mel. But
Yes,
yeah, she
congratulations
sang
to
the
her.
hook on Nasty Dancer.
Well, can you get
Hey.
Mel? Can we get Mel on the podcast?
Listen,
I'm for
'cause
real. I'm not even playing.
Wait,
Like,
did y'all see that video?
that would be lovely, because I want to know what was the atmosphere like when you were recording that song.
Listen, did you
Well,
see
it's
the-
already crazy because Kilo is a really crazy person. Like, he went to prison at one point in time because he was, I think they allegedly he was high on cocaine and burned his own house down.
Oh, wow.
But like when he first got out of prison a few years ago, he
Whoa.
was coming
And I
to
do
Atlanta
too.
and doing little concerts, and I went to one. It was pretty cool. Kilo is like the epitome of like old school Atlanta, like as far as like
Oh, goodness.
he would be like I don't know, how could I describe him in Detroit terms as far as like artists, because he was more on like the dance scene
Too short
of anything.
Too
But
short.
yeah, he was like he's had an interesting story. So he's just now coming, well, not just now, but he's back out getting his footing, we shall say.
Burning your house down must be the tip of the iceberg, I'm assuming, because
I would love to see that mug
talk
shot.
about interesting.
wanna
What
see
were
the
you
mug
doing?
shot.
You would have seen the
I
mug
was-
shot.
I told you he was allegedly high off cocaine, which is very ironic because he's also the person who made White Horse. Don't you ride no white horse? You probably ain't never heard it before. But
I've heard that song.
not the
know.
80s version.
Yeah,
there's a 90s like an Atlanta based version. And he made White Horse. He made Love in the Mouth with him and Big Boy. He made
Love in the Mouth.
Yeah, Love in Your Mouth.
Wait,
oh, girl,
Tash,
that's an
I'm
Atlanta
still-
classic. Oh, girl, I have to put you on that one. And then he made Nasty
Wait,
Dance
love in the mouth.
in Your Mouth.
Oh, love
Okay.
in your mouth.
Yeah,
Like loving or love,
Love.
in?
love.
Okay.
Love in your mouth.
Yes,
That's nasty.
yes. And it is crazy. It's an Atlanta classic.
Wait, Tasha, I'm still stuck because we had this conversation on TikTok the other day, and I was still stuck on you not hearing the original "Put It Down."
No, 'cause
That was
and
crazy.
it was ass.
And when I heard
I
it-
did listen to it, it was horrible.
You can see
And then
why
I listened to
T-Pain's
the
is-
other. I listened to the other song that everybody kept saying. He had a song called "My Girl Got a Girlfriend," and 30
That was-
seconds in, it
yeah,
was
no.
like,
I didn't care for
"This
that.
is why I didn't know who he was."
To Put
T-Pain?
It Down.
No, there's a
What's
real
his
person
name?
named Ray Lavender
Okay.
who wrote T-Pain. Who he's the original T-Pain's "Put It Down," and
Oh.
T-Pain took the song and made it his own and put it on Epiphany.
Okay, yes,
And
because
then
I know that song.
He featured the vocals of Mr.
Ray
Ray,
Lavender?
but
Yeah.
Ray's actual real catalog is quite the disgrace. So I can see why.
Wow.
Yeah, I tried to listen to a few of his songs and it was just like, I see why T-Pain took your song and hijacked it, and nobody knows that you made the original. So Kilo also made America has a problem. So remember that song that Beyonce did for Renaissance? I don't know, because y'all know I don't be fucking with Beyonce, but she did the interpolation of that song. She did the interpolation of the Kilos, America's Got a Problem. She sampled his song and put it in there. But he used to make all of these songs about, like, this is this white girl, her name is cocaine, like, about the bad effects of cocaine and, like, how it was doing, and then all of a sudden he became victim.
Damn.
Well, he probably was always dabbling, I feel.
Probably so.
I mean,
that's how he knew from
potentially.
experience.
Yeah, but he made
knew
the song "Don't Ride No
what it
White
was
Horse"
doing
like,
because he had experience with it. See?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
like,
she used
did
America
y'all
Has
know-
a Problem, and that's his.
Y'all know what
that's
I
his
just
song
learned?
too.
what?
Candy is a song about cocaine.
Yeah.
Tastes like candy.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I can feel it. Yes.
Just like the
I just
OJ
learned
Stairway
that.
to Heaven is about sex.
The OJs?
OJs. I did not know that.
Yeah.
I love finding little facts out like that. Look.
I cannot picture
Look,
Eddie Levert.
we just hitting the
And I don't
Soul
want
Train
to.
line to cameo. Tastes like candy.
Right.
Dancing about coke.
And I
That's
just cannot
crazy.
picture Eddie Levert or any of them getting down like that. I mean, obviously they had to do something because they have children.
I
But
mean, what
I
you
just-
mean? Gerald Levert was like the biggest sex symbol. He got that from his nasty daddy. He was just like his daddy. Everybody used to. The
Who was
older
his daddy?
Eddie Levert.
You don't know
It's
who
Gerald
you
Levert.
didn't know that Eddie Levert
Girl,
from
get-
the
get-
OJs
Leave my
is
studio.
Gerald Levert's dad.
Leave my studio.
His daddy, yes,
No.
Eddie Levert was one of the original founding members of the OJs, and
Ah.
his son is Gerald Levert. But Gerald
Okay.
Levert also was like, he was sing with the OJs, blah blah blah. But
Honestly,
that's
wasn't
not
thinking.
his initial group. Yeah,
I probably would have put it together, but I guess I just wasn't like deep diving into the
You know,
members.
one of the lyrics
I
is
was
he
like,
says,
okay.
"We still in a moment of pleasure. The door is open for you. The door is open for me.
Oh,
You and I, we're gonna find the pirate's treasure.
that should
Here we
speech.
go, climbing the road of ecstasy." Like that's what he says.
Listen, I just want to keep them in the light of being like grandfathers because that's how
That's
I've
how I
always
feel.
seen them.
But
But you know Eddie
Levert
Levert.
addressed that them grandfathers had 4 and 5 families all across town. How you
Yeah,
think they
that
was
is-
doing that? By
yes.
gyrating them old hips.
That's a fact
sound
because
like
my
I was
grandfather,
about to
our
say that.
grandfather did.
Have
I
you
was
ever
gonna say
seen
that sound like
Smokey
our great
Robinson?
grandfather
Grind them hips on them
They had
gasms
a bunch of
videos on
kids.
social media.
and cousins.
No, and I don't want
He
to.
has an album
That's
called
it, okay.
Gasms.
Wow.
Smokey Robinson, he just came out with it like last year. It's
You
an
talking about
album
Tiny? I'm sorry.
called Gasms.
Did y'all see that little clip of her little booty cheek?
Oh, fly at the concert with that her skirt flew up.
Yeah.
I'm just like sometimes when I see stuff like that, I just be like, "What's happening?" Like,
Oh,
and like, why are we even wearing that?
So the track listing on Gasms is as such.
Why would you even put that on?
Just listen to how freaked out this is. The very first song, Gasms.
Yeah.
Next,
Just get right into it.
how you make
Let's
me
get nasty.
feel. Number 3, I want to know
Nutbuster.
your body. I want to know your body.
Whoa.
I keep calling you, roll around beside you. You fill me up. Last and not least,
Roll around.
I fit in there. That's literally a name of a song.
Send me the link to that album, please, for research purposes. I'd like to.
I fit in there. I fit in there is wild as hell. Like, oh my God.
Wait, Kenya, what'd you say?
I said, I want to roll around. I said, roll around.
Yeah, roll around.
That one stuck out to me.
Well, since we're on the topic of albums, we have a segment called Sound Check. We talk about all things music. And since you're the DJ, the disc jockey, the vibe curator, I would love to know what's one album you wish you could have sat in on the making of. You can only pick one.
That's so hard. Oh, that's so hard. Oh, it's so many. It's
I
so
know.
many.
That's why this is a tough question.
Definitely a tough question. I ain't gonna lie. Well, no. Are we thinking like old school or new? Like just any? Cause I'm like, what?
Anything.
Anything.
Ooh. You might laugh at me when I say this.
Oh my God.
But okay, I got 2 in mind. Cause I'm gonna get one for old school and I'm gonna get one for new school. I'm gonna say for old school, and this album had me in a chokehold as a kid. The Jackson 5. I don't know why it had me in a chokehold, but Got to Be There. Oh, that was like one of my favorite songs, and I don't know why I used to like cry during it.
You like
whoopings.
whoopings?
Or you know what, Thriller?
You like
Human
whoopings?
Nature? What's it? Huh?
You like whoopings? Because Joe Jackson would have whooped your ass too for just sitting.
You go probably. And what you do? Pick up an
That is so random. The Jackson 5 though.
Listen,
that's like crazy.
Oh, listen. When it was summer days in the neighborhood, I used to like my mama. I used to have my mama play that. I still have the CD. I used to have her play that album, and I used to dance on our sunroof.
This is like a fact, and it was because it was so embarrassing.
Dancing
Tosh.
Machine was my shit.
Ken used to come around the corner, like they would bend the corner, and my mama would turn the music up, and Ken would come out the sunroof, like this was
She's arrived.
Yeah, like it was a whole thing, and people would be outside and like cheering her on. Like it was a whole neighborhood invested performance. And I'm not talking about one time. This had happened on multiple occasions. And specifically when you wore that bell sleeve shirt.
Yep.
Remember
That's
that little, that little bell sleeve?
Like,
why was my mom condoning that?
Cause
what did she think was going to stem from that? Were you supposed to get discovered?
My baby love these. No.
Were you going to get discovered after that?
I hope so. Well, clearly I didn't.
Yeah.
But shit.
Well,
but
it was a good start.
Can I cuss on here? I can cuss on here.
It's too late. We've already said a few cuss words.
Okay. I was like,
but it's crazy that you jumped
I know.
Let me check.
But let me ask, just to
after I already did it. Also, Human Nature, that was a great one. Anything.
What album was Human Nature on?
Thriller.
It was on Thriller album. Yeah, that's a good album. I feel like to sit in on.
Yes, but okay. More recently, I'ma say right now, I would have to say that Doja last album, Doja Cat, and the only reason why that stuck out to me because I feel like that album was so impressionable for her because it was kind of like like her other projects, of course. Like I've been following Doja since like SoundCloud days. And I feel like that particular project was like so many people was on, oh, she's demonic, or oh, she's not a rapper for real, she a pop singer. She was like, oh, like I'm all of this. She was like, I'm about to feed into the narrative. I love that. Yeah, I'm about to give y'all something. And her wordplay is just crazy. But when you really sit and listen to it, like I was like, dang, like she really did her thing with that one. I'm looking forward to this next project for sure.
She's a very talented artist, and I think that
also a Libra.
Yeah, she's a Libra. I forgot. She's very talented, and she's a performer for real. And I don't even think that people expect that from her based off of like her music and even just like her image.
Yeah.
But when you go see her at the show, honey, my mouth was open when we went to that concert. Yes. I just couldn't believe that she was giving real vocals, real dance moves, not like, just hitting a little 1-2. Like she's dancing full out with them, and
it was great.
She's sitting with this smirk, and I feel like you don't like Doja Cat.
I can see. Yeah.
I mean, I don't really have an opinion one way or the other.
We're gonna take you to a Doja Cat show because
she did not disappoint. Honorary mention the Isley Brothers. I don't know what album, but anything. I would have loved to just sit anything. Mm-hmm. I went to go see them in April, and that was such a great show. Like,
wow.
Still, even I can't think of. That's terrible. I cannot think of the guitarist's name.
Ernie.
Okay. Ernie Isley.
Ellis Isley daddy.
Yes. But his guitar solo, I recorded, it went on for so long, and he got to playing it with his teeth.
He's cold. Yeah. He's one of the coldest guitarists like in the game, period.
Yes, he did a great job.
I mean, I don't know
Voice to Atlantis.
Anybody that's really messing with Mr. Ernie Isley. I second that. I would say any album from the Isley Brothers.
Yes.
The Isley Brothers, the OJs, or Stevie Wonder. Everybody knows I'm a Wonder child.
Yes.
Oh, how could I forget any Sade album?
Yeah. I heard a new Sade song. Well, it's not new, but it was. I hadn't heard before. And dang, I can't remember the name of it. But it was like I said, this is Sade. But
was it Keep Looking? Because I saw somebody post that on the internet.
I had to hear it.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I had to hear it.
She's cold.
Ooh.
Well, what would you say, Tash?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the only thing I could think of like right off would be Frank by Amy Winehouse.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's
Love
a
me
good
some
one.
Amy.
Yeah, I think I would say Frank over Back to Black. Cause Frank, she was in a different place.
Yes. Yes.
Amy Winehouse is just
My Life by Mary J. Blige.
miss her.
That definitely would have been that. I want to say any Outkast album, but I don't.
No,
Because I don't want to be in no basement with a whole bunch of niggas while they just rapping.
Yeah.
Like, it took them, like all the best albums, it took them a while to get out of the dungeon, like the actual place they started. And I can't sit in no basement with a lot of niggas just letting them spit and rap weed and liquor spit flying around the room.
I feel like it was definitely a hood.
You know, I know the vibes was there, but I just feel like the fire marshal should have came and shut that bitch.
The fire marshals is crazy.
But speaking of, I mean, I know it gave them a lot of inspiration and all that stuff. That's why I said, like, I understand what Rico Wade put together. Rest in peace, Rico Wade. But the Dungeon Family was that time, like, even those old Goody Mob albums were so great, but they had the inspiration for it. They just kind of needed to get, you know, out of the hood. And, you know, speaking of which, so what inspired you, Kenya, to get into the field of music curation and production? Like, you know, was you at home one day shaking your ass and like, hey, I don't like this music, let me make my own mix? You know what I'm saying? Or was you like, I'm tired of paying the entry fee at the club, I want to just DJ so I can get in for free.
Get it free. You
Like,
know,
you
if
know
you with
what?
the DJ, you get everything free. No.
That's exactly how it happens.
No,
You get tired of
for real.
paying at the club.
Actually, but no, but I've been around music pretty much all my life. Like my dad, he's been a DJ since he had to be maybe about 17, 18, started DJing. His younger brother picked up on it as well, and then I just always, even as a kid, I remember like going behind a DJ booth and like really just sitting with him or learning, like seeing. Like, oh, I want to, you know, like, I want to try this, or like, you know, like, what you back here doing? I just remember having that staple as a kid. So, like, I say, like, I would dabble with it. Like, I would go to parties more often with them when I was in high school, probably about like 16. And then I say, 2019, I picked it up and started taking it more serious. And yeah, I had my first gig at L Club. I did the Beyonce versus Rihanna night, and that was kind of like what set the tone for me. That was pretty cool. It was a nice experience. The one that they had actually extended my set. I was only supposed to do the first half, but they ended up just like, hey, like, can you finish out? And I was like, okay, that was a good feeling. But yeah.
So how was that for your first like gig to be an actual club? Like, you know what I'm saying? Most people do like a little family function here. You know what I'm saying? Because the first thing I thought about was like Hurricane Chris wasn't the first one in the DJ booth taking pictures with the DJ. You started this. You know what I'm saying? So like for your first actual paid gig to be at like an actual club and something as big, and I don't want to say big like, you know, it was a breezy bowl, but for people that are not, well, I don't know what they do in a lot of other cities, but for people that are not in the Detroit area, like a lot of our clubs and like really good clubs will have nights of like artist versus artist or like R&B only night, and where, you know, this DJ is supposed to come and curate these vibes on these two artists' catalogs. And so for you to be called to do that on your very first gig, like how was that?
I was nervous about it, but I just think like I was just like, wow, like I felt blessed for one. And I'm like you said, like a lot of people can't say like, oh, their first gig is at a club, and yeah, definitely was nervous. I didn't know if they were gonna like, you know, mess with me, but it was that kind of was like, okay, you know what, I could do this. Like, let me start investing in myself, and let me start, you know, like getting more equipment or like upgrading equipment, all of that. So I loved it. I love the experience for sure.
Okay.
Well, I'm curious to know, And this is jumping into our mind, body, and balance segment. And so we talk about health and wellness.
I'm looking at your notes over there. You got a whole lot of stuff.
You trying to see?
I'm looking at your notes.
You trying to gauge like, well, how much more do we have to go?
No. I can't even see that far. I just see a whole bunch of. It just look like a document.
Yeah, you know, we try to stay organized here at the Soulful Stir, so we gotta have our show notes. But mind, body, and balance is all about exactly what it says. Mind, body, and balance.
Why you say like Melinda Broken Brown, baby? Nah.
No, that just made me think of
Brown Duncan, baby.
That just made me think of Rodney from TikTok. I worked in finance.
I love Rodney from TikTok. He's one of my favorite people that I've never met.
I love
If it doesn't
Rodney.
make dollars, it doesn't make sense. He said, well, so what? Okay, and?
Yeah.
Oh, I know exactly who you talk about.
Rodney Vibcheck. So do you have like a ritual that grounds you? Because you mentioned like being nervous before gigs and also being nervous like jumping on the mic. Is there a ritual that you partake in before you go to events, before you get to the venue?
Honestly, no. Well, no, I take that back. I pray before every gig. I say that. I pray before every gig. Because you never know. I feel like I've done different events, but like you never know what kind of people you're going to deal with or what kind of crowd it's going to be. So I pray before, and I ask that, we have a good event, like take my nerves away, and, it just be a good time and make the most of it. And that's I would say that's something that would be a ritual for me. Like once I'm set up and be it like I can sit back and just like breathe. I'm like, okay, like, we're going to have a good time tonight. It's going to be good energy. I just, kind of pray for that. And yeah, because I done heard some crazy stuff, like DJs witnessing stuff, and I'm like, yeah, no.
That's what I was about to say, girl. You need to get you a little pocket rocket or something. Just
listen.
A pocket rocket is crazy.
That's why a lot of times I don't go to gigs by myself, because I feel like with me being a woman as well, like I feel like people are more willing to try you if they see that you by yourself. And I've actually had that happen. Like I've had somebody threaten me, bro. I told Diamond about this, and it's funny, but it's not funny, because I feel like if I was a man, you wouldn't have did no shit like that. But another man approached me. He was like, "Do I need to pull my gun out on you because it was a baby shower? He wanted to hear some Jeezy. You gonna pull your gun out on me for some Jeezy? I love Jeezy too." But damn, like,
hey, whoa.
Like I will take requests, like, I like, okay, like I throw it in there, whatever. First, but it's like you was trying to turn up at a baby shower. This is a family function.
First of all, sir, you ain't bought no diapers to the function.
That part, just veneers, big ass veneers.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, yeah, that's
And
I
bust.
couldn't. That's the only thing
Detroit
about
niggas.
that I don't like.
Big ass veneers and
Because I tried to bartend during law school. Like I tried to bartend like my last year of law school, and it was like the actual worst.
Listen.
Like I couldn't I wasn't even leaving that late. Like, but it was still just the fact of like.
Yeah.
And then Montgomery is only but so big. It was just like down the street, but it was still an issue of like. And I had my gun, like, you know what I'm saying, all the time.
Yeah.
I just did not feel comfortable. Like I try to play it cool, but I live in like a active paranoid state, and I'm very hyper vigilant. But like, my dad is a criminal, my aunt is an ex-cop. I have learned both sides. I'm a lawyer. I know all the sides of this shit, so I look for stuff in places that maybe I shouldn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my best friend still always tell this story about how I pulled my gun out on a homeless man. We was going in a club, but the way I was raised is that you have to expect the worst, and you don't know what's going to happen. And we were two women in Atlanta going to a hookah lounge, and this homeless man walked up on us and was like, "Can y'all give me some money?" And she was like, "Hey, I'm about to pay for the parking. I might have $1 after, but I don't know," because she had to put her money in like a machine. Yeah. And so after she turned around, she's like, "I'm sorry, I don't have it." And he was like, "But you got a 20." And I instantly pulled my gun out, and I was like, "But you need to leave." And he looked at me. I was like, "I'm so sorry," because my mind is you see two small,
Survival
because
mode.
she's just as small as I am. You see us, it's nighttime. We had been drinking a little bit before we get to the hookah bar. We parking, and then we got to walk across the street. We're in a downtown Atlanta, so we got to park in a parking lot across the street from the club we going to. But you're trying to distract us about this funky ass $20 when you could be having 3 niggas roll up from behind trying to do something to me. That's how I was raised. So therefore, I know the bait and switch. You're not going to hook me. So with that being said, I'm about to go ahead and draw down on you and let you know to go ahead and give you little friends that's walking up. You get them the sign. No, this is over.
We're going to do this the easy way.
Mission.
Or we're going to do this the hard way.
Abort mission, because I will shoot all 4 of y'all. And never serve a day in jail. Right? I will shoot you and your homeless homies.
It don't matter if I got a 20
something
or not.
like
You got a
that.
20
Something similar like that happened to me, and it was well after midnight, trying to get in the house, and this guy's just straggling, walking up on me and my best friend as we're trying to get in her house, and I'm like, "Do you know him?" Because I flipped my little satchel open.
Listen,
I just flipped my purse open.
Ain't no way.
Because she's. He's saying stuff to her, and she kind of like, trying to brush him off, and it's dark, so it's like, you can't really see anything. And I'm just like, do you know this guy? Because
it's like I
didn't draw down on the man, but you got to be ready. Anything.
Last night coming in from the concert, I had it wasn't a similar situation, but like, so like. It's a store. It's a store at my apartment, but like, it was people in the parking lot, and the dude, he was like, he had seen me getting out the car. I'm watching, I'm paying attention, but I'm also like, I got my headphone in, so I'm just like, I'm moving, I'm trying to get in the house, and I heard him say something like, I know you heard me say something to you or something. And I was just like, I just ignored him. I guess in situations like, I am paranoid, but I feel like, I also am the type of person like, you could try it. If you try me, I'm going fuck you up for old and new, and probably some shit that you ain't even got nothing to do with. I got a lot going on. So you could try me. Yes, I see you. I'm watching you, but also too, like, the more you fuck around, the more you see here. The more I hate to have to show you the fucked up, you rolled up on the wrong person. Now. I just was like, let me get in the house.
So I think that's like one of the pros of like being raised in the hood for real. And just having parents that prepare you for the world, because you don't know. And it teaches you a complex way of thinking and fully assessing a situation from every angle. Yeah. So you're able to, I can look at somebody and not have any kind of prejudice towards them, right? But I'm also looking at you with the mindset of what is ingrained in me to know that I don't know what you're going to do, but I am prepared, to be mindful of what people have done. Yeah, but and what people are capable of doing.
That's a part of that too, is not knowing. Like, there's a difference between people being like, oh my God, these people look a certain way, they're gonna do something to me. I actually think it's the opposite. It's motherfuckers who you don't think about to really come home for your ass. Like, how many videos do you see on Crime and the D of somebody robbing somebody at gunpoint for their buffs, for their car keys, for their money, and these niggas is wearing buffs, fresh Jordans, everything else? Like, they ain't looking, they're not unhoused people stealing from people. These motherfuckers who live in nice places, got nice cars, and they stealing from other people. Like, this is not what people, this is not what society makes it seem
that
like
we've seen or like have known from like childhood, and you would look at them and you would never think that they would rob you blind. Yep. Like, no, they really be out. People are out here like that. So I think that's one of the pros of like, our parents really prepared us, especially our mom. Like, she don't play. She always told us before I went to college, she was like, you need to know when to hold and know when to fold. Know when to get, know when it's time to go, know when you you look for all the signs to know when you're in danger or something potentially could pop off. And be aware of your surroundings at all times, especially when you're traveling by yourself. Little stuff like that makes a major difference. Don't go to the gas station at night, especially not by yourself. Like we live by a particular code. So I think that's like super important. I'm glad we had a chance to talk about that.
Yeah,
now,
for sure.
Yeah. But speaking of crazy stuff that be happening, do you have ridiculous hobbies? Like, what is your most ridiculous hobby? Like, if somebody had a hidden camera in your home and just saw you doing something completely outlandish, what would it be?
Maybe a random dance move. Like, I don't
which
know.
one?
Just a little heel toe. No, no, I really want to learn.
We got to teach her how to do the heel toe.
Please.
She never learned as a child.
Please.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been let down so many times during this interview because not knowing Eddie Levert and Jill Levert, I was ready to check out then, but I'm trying to keep it going. So don't piss me off, Kenya.
I'm so sorry.
Please, just
I know who Eddie Levert is. I just didn't know about the son.
come with me. So you knew who Eddie Levert was, and you knew who Gerald Levert was, and nothing ever made you say, "Wow, are these two big burly black men related?" Never ever thought to say, are they brothers? Is it uncle? It's like, come on now.
Why are you yelling at me?
Come on now. If you knew Ashley Isley was Ernie Isley's daughter, which actually you did not even know his name.
I love
So
her.
if you knew that,
Okay, all right.
how did we not know Eddie Levert and Jill Levert?
Please.
I am just done. Okay,
10 a.m.
I'm trying to hold it together. Okay, listen, because what?
I'm sorry.
Y'all listen. If anybody is listening, I didn't clear this. Okay, I would have did a now. If you're gonna be a guest on this show, I'm gonna do a preliminary quiz. You gotta be black like this and not like this to get on this show. It ain't no way you black and you from Detroit and you ain't know that Eddie Levert and Jill Levert was even related.
Well, I'm Irish on my grandmother's side.
Girl, white women was throwing their panties at Gerald Levert too. Girl.
And bras.
Yes.
And their bras. They're taking the bras off too.
So look,
Oh, God.
jumping into one of my favorite segments, Rhythm and Groove.
Okay. I'm scared. Yeah, I gotta be in the middle. Tash might hit me.
No, we don't. We keep our hands and
Golly.
feet. We keep our hands and feet to ourselves at the Soulful Stir. But Rhythm and Groove is about sex and dating. Sometimes we get a little bit of spicy details flowing on the pod. But today I actually have a question. Who was your celebrity crush as a kid? And the reason why I'm asking this is because my theory is that who your celebrity crush is as a kid could potentially play into the type of men that you like as an adult, depending on just how deep this crush was. Now, I came to the conclusion of this theory by looking at several TikTok videos of people that were showing like who they had a crush on as a kid versus who they married or their partner was now. There was one in particular that stood out to me. And
I know which one you're talking about.
I can't get it out.
Come on.
Okay. So somebody on TikTok had posted that their childhood crush was Rance Allen.
Oh, I seen that. Oh my God, I was sick. I was sick to my stomach. Because who
What?
sees Rance Allen and thinks, I want him to clap these cheeks?
Oh God. No. I never thought that.
Cut the show.
Cut
I'm
it.
through. Cut the show. I'm done.
Take me off. I'm done. So look, the other person posted Martin Luther King Jr. So
Man, y'all
somebody
just-
posted a video saying that they childhood crush. But look, Tash, I will send you this video because it was like my childhood crush versus her husband now. and her husband looked like Martin Luther King Jr. I'm not even.
That's
And
horrible,
so
man, come on, man.
my question.
I had a dream.
Man, to whoever these people is, y'all sick, and I hope they shut y'all sick, and I hope they shut y'all Instagram accounts down. Please.
Ooh, that's bad.
So look, I want to know,
That's
like,
crazy.
who is your childhood celebrity crush?
Childhood celebrity crush. Easy. My childhood. Oh, it was Omarion.
I haven't seen nobody you date look like Omarion yet, though.
In my eyes.
And that's crazy. And that's crazy because I thought the nigga Omarion was gay as shit when I end up dating a nigga that looked just like him.
Her ex look like Omarion.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
Show her a picture. Like Omarion from the old era. Yes.
Yes. No, definitely.
Yes, Omarion had my young heart in a chokehold. And I had a shirt. I remember he had just came out with the old album, and I had a T-shirt. Girl, my granny cut it up. She cut it up and turned it into a rag. She turned it into a rag. She said because he was naked on it. He wasn't even naked. He had on the black beater. It was the album cover.
Dog.
and a Scully.
This is so funny because
she cut that thing up.
I forgot Granny cut up your T-shirt.
Yes.
Granny cut up her T-shirt and turned it into a house rag to wash the tubs out with. Cleaning rags.
And Omarion, and you ain't about to have no man on your shirt.
She said she was too young to have a man on her shirt like that. She cut it up and
crazy.
Was scrubbing the damn tub with him.
Right.
That's crazy. That's wild.
Granny said, and that's gonna be the sound.
I would definitely say Omarion. I feel like, I feel like I've dated I ain't dated nobody that look like Lil Fizz, but definitely the Suave. Hey, he look like Scrap Dillion. Is that name?
Yes, I can see that too. Yes. Yeah, he definitely looks like more like him now because now he has dreads. Back then he had braids, but now he got dreads.
That is crazy.
Yep.
He do. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, he does look like.
I feel like I dated people that look like Lil Fizz. I used to have a thing for the light skin.
That was the alleged high-speed chase.
High-speed chase? Yeah, wow.
Can we hear that from the others? We talked about it on the past episode.
Oh, okay. I'm going to have to check that out.
Okay,
I love me a good crazy shenanigans.
Like, swipe down when she... So, my childhood crush... And honestly, I still stand on this. I had two for sure.
I
had several. I
had several too, but
that's reflective of like people that I've dated. Because I don't think that you could like look at like people that I've dated or like had interest in and say like you got a type. They all kind of look different.
Got no type.
Yeah,
bad bitches don't
I just like fine
men.
men. Like I like good looking men. So I liked Master P. You wasn't expecting that.
That's crazy because I don't think I ever really had a childhood crush, but I know for sure the one that I had was Silk the Shocker.
I was just about to say Silk the Shocker too.
I was say that.
No,
over Master P.
I liked both of them.
But you know what?
I like Master P. Master P is my grown crush. Shit, he my crush right now. Master P can get it.
I like C Murder. I see why Monica wrote that
time. They definitely got some decent genes. I just wish he wouldn't have named all them kids them ugly ass names.
Romeo.
Percy.
I like Mercy.
They got all kind of ghetto names.
Could take me through there.
Romeo, yes. I like
Romeo. And he's smart as fuck. They told us on that ICDC college.
ICDC college is crazy.
Because he linked up with somebody that
I liked Bow Wow like every other
that invested into Tesla. Like it's kind of similar to Tesla, but he's a part owner in a
like electric car company.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't ever like people.
Is it Rivian?
I don't know the name of it for sure.
I don't think I ever liked people that were like my age. Like by the time
me either.
Bow Wow and like the rest of them were famous. Like I was in like high school and that wasn't appealing to me. Like I didn't like other high school boys that were singing with fucking curly hair and braids.
Oh,
like,
so you like
it
older
just-
niggas?
Grown men.
He like
Yeah,
grown
grown.
men.
That was my as far like as I can remember back. That was my first childhood crush was Master P and Silk the Shocker.
Yeah, because I think
I like Silk the Shocker more than I like
after Silk the
Master
Shocker,
P.
I liked something more refined and sophisticated, and that's when I started liking Boris Kojo, and that never ever changed, and just went from one to the other, and I don't think it
Boris
ever.
Kojo, yeah,
Like,
Boris Kojo's a handsome man.
yeah.
He's always been handsome.
Yeah, I know
too.
who I love.
Who?
Shamar Moore too.
Oh yeah, Shamar Moore.
I told Diamond I had to stop watching Criminal Minds for a minute because I started having dreams, and I was like, I said, this is too much. I said, we got to take a break.
We gotta take a break.
I need a break for this
I
relationship.
don't know. I need a little. He just come off as a little. Too.
See, no, I think
Ooh,
about
Shamar Moore.
See,
Like
no.
I'm not gonna use. I'm not gonna
See, the
question the
idea-
man's sexuality. I just feel like he's a little too metrosexual for me.
the idea
like
for
I need
me
somebody
is
with a little,
Derek Morgan.
Little
I'm not thinking about
yeah.
Shamar. I'm thinking about Derek
like
Morgan.
I don't want
then.
Shamar Moore, but if I was having a
That's his character on Criminal
Oh.
Minds.
if I didn't see, I can't do Shamar Moore, but for whatever reason, I could have an extreme cougar moment, and I take Jalen Hurts all day. I take that young
Jalen
man
is handsome.
up through there. Okay,
Yeah.
like
Oh no, what's the other one? What's his name? Oh,
who
chocolate.
with the braids? Xavier Leggett, who was in the Glorilla video.
He fine too.
He played for the
but
Carolina
no,
Panthers.
This one, let me see if I can find it because I got an album saved with it's called Just Fine. They got like the 90s.
What's his
the
name
90s
is super
fine.
fine to me. Dave East. Like I like Pretty Boys.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I like
Dave
Pretty
East.
Boys with like
He
a
talk
little
you
bit
through
of yes. I like street. I like little like Pretty Boys with a little bit of street. You could tell they got like a little street to
I like
them.
that too, but I like a Nipsey, and I also like Diamond just got hit that Key Glock was fine like that. She just found out.
Yeah, we talked about that, and
Key
I was
Glock
like,
is
he
very
like 12,
handsome.
so I can't.
12
He
is
like 12 is
crazy.
good. It's
I
crazy.
thought you 22.
I know, but I told you, you know what I'm saying? Like I just told y'all earlier with the Honey Noir, I can't get with these pedophiles. I can't be a pedophile, man. I can't be out here like R. Kelly.
While y'all are looking up these different crushes, I do want to talk about. I'm about to bring up a significant childhood memory for me and Kenya because this was so funny. It was funny to me. It wasn't funny when it was happening to Kenya.
You know, somebody noticed the dent on my head the other day, and I had to tell them that story. They was like, that little indent on your head when you laugh, it's just sticking out. I said, yeah, you want to know the story? I said, my sister hit me in the head with a jack-o'-lantern.
Why would you tell him that?
Why wouldn't I?
So yes, I did hit her in the head with a jack-o'-lantern when we were kids. I don't feel I
know my story.
I don't feel bad about it. I mean, I do feel bad about it, but like at the time, like I didn't feel like I should have to apologize for it because
And I do it again. No.
I probably would do it again.
No.
Kenya was something growing up, having to grow up with a younger sibling, and we were 6 years apart, so it's a nice little age gap there.
This is what I'm talking about, Tash.
Yeah, that's him, ain't
That's
it?
Xavier Leggett.
Is it?
He
We're
usually
looking
wears
Why
his
he
hair-
look so different?
He usually wears
Or
his
maybe
hair
I'm thinking about
braided.
the commercial that she just did with the one with True
yeah.
Religion.
Yeah, that's him.
He
Oh
was
no!
in the video. He was in her.
No, his name is Luke Dennis. That's the other one. That's who I thought you was talking about.
Oh no.
That he a streamer, but no, he fine too.
I never seen him.
Yeah, see, he wear his braids and he'll look like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yes.
the same person.
So look, this childhood memory, I want to ask, and we're jumping into the delicious dive where we talk about food and everything related to food.
Okay.
What do you feel like is an underrated snack from our childhood or from your childhood?
Twinkies. No, I was playing.
Jesus, she said that with conviction. So somebody.
Oatmeal pies. No.
Oatmeal pies is, I feel like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's up there for real.
Do you know they got the double deckers? They sell them at the job. I'd be like, no.
No, I didn't know they had double deckers. Can you?
No. Gotta stay away.
Yeah, right. Like, no, I
I'd be
was like, I
they-
need a double decker oatmeal pie.
They sell it at the store. I had one. I just felt greedy afterwards. Oh, but underrated. snack as a kid.
Yeah, from my childhood.
You know what? I'm mad I didn't get hip to them I probably didn't get hip to these until like middle school maybe. But I'm gonna say them graham crackers, the Scooby Doo cinnamon graham crackers.
Yeah, those were good. The Scooby snacks.
Yes, the Scooby snacks. Slept on.
Yeah, those are
Slept on.
good.
Oh my goodness, that and Gushers. I don't know why. I was like,
no, was it? Because that's what. So
I
I want to.
absolutely fucking hate Gushers.
Really?
I don't eat anything that skeet in your mouth.
Like,
no, seriously, like I don't like. You know how when we was like I don't know about if y'all had them when y'all was little. When we was little, they used to have gum that you chew and shit skeet out in your mouth and fucking Gushers. I don't eat no fucking Twinkies.
Oh,
anything they got I don't eat fucking stuffed chicken. If it got a surprise filling in the middle, I don't want that shit.
Y'all know
like I'm dead serious.
I used to love me a good baby bottle pop.
Baby bottle.
Oh hell no! See, no, that's no.
Oh, you
no.
didn't like. I didn't like those. I don't like stuff like that.
The
See,
sucker.
nah,
Oh
see,
my god.
Or the
That's
fun
too
dip.
much.
But that don't explode in your mouth.
Nah, it's too
The fun
close.
dip
I'm
is like
good.
too much for me too.
Fun dip? Yeah, no, I didn't like fun dip.
Nah, I'm not licking no hard, nasty piece of white candy, dipping it in no damn Kool-Aid.
Piece of white what?
Right. I was waiting. I said,
where we taking this?
Where this sentence going?
Like, I don't know.
Is this going back to rhythm and groove?
Like,
We should. No,
cause that's I can't do that.
I'm gonna say
baby bottle pop was always white.
Baby bottle. I just remember the pink, the red, and the
But
blue
it's
ones.
it's also the consistency of
watermelon.
what's coming out. Like that's the same shit that's in a gut. Like I didn't like. You know how you could get all kind of candies. Like back then, they used to have that
Gel kind
gel gooey
Oh, no,
shit.
it wasn't jelly.
I'm not.
No, it's like a sucker. It was like
No,
a
it
sucker.
was not.
Well,
They
Baby Bottle
used to
Pop?
have stuff in it too.
Oh,
No.
it had a powder at the bottom. That's
Yes.
what it was. You
Powder.
flip it and then
yeah,
and shake it up.
flip it, yeah.
I'm not doing
No,
that. I'm not
no.
doing nothing with nothing in the middle.
No,
None of
it
that.
didn't used to have nothing in them. It was just like because you could like bite it, like how the ring pops.
I could do a ring pop,
Yeah, it was like that, but it had the
and
sugar.
I do a push pop, like the push up thing.
Yeah,
I
That's
could
an ice
do
cream.
that. No, they used to
No,
have
the
a
little
hard
sub-
candy
yeah, the
one
hard
too.
candy.
It used to be in a little tube, like a lip gloss or a lipstick.
I used to love
You just push
Jawbreakers,
the middle
too.
of. It used to have a top on it that had a clip, like a pen, and you could like clip that bitch on your shirt and your jeans, and you had like a little lollipop on the move.
That
It
must
was
have been
a
from the
whole-
80s.
You know what I used to hate?
And it might have been. It might have been. That's just
That's
like
before
I
my
used to
time.
love. I wish they would bring back like hard Jolly Ranchers in a flat stick.
Yeah.
People don't know
that
about
was,
those,
man,
but
You know
those
which
Those
ones
were
I
the
like?
best Jolly
The
Ranchers.
cinnamon ones.
Yes.
Those were so good.
They had cinnamon.
Yes, they
Yes.
had cinnamon ones. I used
They
to love
probably-
any kind of cinnamon
If
candy.
you find I'm gonna see it because
I still
it's a
do.
couple of little old school candy shops.
I used to
see
like
it there.
tangerine
They probably-
Altoids.
They still
They
stuff
used
like
to have
that.
those back in the day.
I can't have gum, like, but
Y'all
I
know what I
love
used to
like Big Red. I used to tear some
Tangerine
Big
Altoids
Red
used to
down.
be so good.
It used to be
Oh.
spicy to me.
Big Red.
Yes, as a
Yeah.
kid. Why is it
I can see that.
spicy? No.
I'm gonna say Rice Krispie treats for me. Like,
Ugh.
yeah. Every once in a while, I gotta
I
have
got
me
a
a
story
little-
about everything.
I know you do. And so that's what's gonna lead me to what I said is gonna unlock a childhood memory for me and Kenya. One time, Kenya had a company over for the weekend. One of her good gal pals came over for the weekend, and my mom had just restocked our snack cabinet. Them snacks was gone by the end of the weekend, and we was trying to figure out who ate them because I didn't have none,
Man.
and Kenya had her share, and the rest of them was gone.
What was
My
fucked up?
mama, and you know my mama, Tash, she went off about that damn
She was
snack
pissed.
cabinet.
But what was fucked up about it? The girl, because we used to, it's the pool all-nighters. They used to call it, they used to call it vamp life. But we went to sleep. But the next morning, she left a trail of rappers, like, to her. So we knew it was you.
You left a trail of rappers is crazy.
A trail of Rice
That's so
Krispie
crazy
treat
because I
rappers.
could not imagine being at nobody's house, like as a kid, like even like family. I just wasn't about to be in nobody's shit in the middle of the night going through no cameras. Like I want to go do this shit in my own house because my mom would wake up in the middle of the night and be like, "What the fuck is that noise? Like, what did you do?" Like
part.
it was literally. I don't know if my brother used to pick up on it too, but we used to like just whatever I'm about to have or whatever I want, I'm just gonna take it upstairs with me and leave it on the nightstand.
Here's the other part about.
She tried to blame it on me too. I got cussed off for that.
My mama, when I said my mama went off, she had just restart that snap cabinet.
Looking back at the times was hard. I understand. I understand. Cause who ate all the goddamn Rice Krispie treats?
And now I just standing there like, well, me, cause I didn't even know we.
I know what I mean, but I got in trouble because it was my company. But obviously, I didn't know she was gonna be the Hamburglar at night. We was asleep.
What's so crazy about that experience is that she came from like a large family. Like she had a bunch of siblings. And so my mama kept saying, she can't do that shit at home.
And that's
she
why
would
she
have
did
never.
that
And you just gonna come over here and take advantage. And you let her.
I wanted to add context to
you
it.
let her.
Yes.
You don't let somebody come over here and do that.
I wanted to add context to the big family, but I don't know if I can because I feel like it's gonna be too. You don't know who be listening.
Well, if the pot calling the kettle black, okay, if the shoe fits, wear it. If you know, back in the that wasn't the 90s. That was
a reference to her name.
Look, I was first of all.
Siblings.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
Look, and I'm talking about 90s. That wasn't the 90s. That was the 2000s. If you was in the 2000s, spend a night at Kenya's house, eating her goddamn snacks, you got her in trouble.
You got her in trouble. They got that.
Now bring us a box of Rice Krispie treats. They make it right.
And some ice cream.
You could mail us a box of Rice Krispie treats.
The ice cream ones. The ice cream sandwiches. Just do a combination.
Or we take Cash App, Apple Pay. Yeah. However you want to do it. We can go to the store and get them. But yeah, that was just so funny to me.
I know you got it. I see you on social media.
Flaunting. And I still ain't got my Rice Krispie treats. But yeah, I want to jump into Counsel and Confessions. Tash, did you have anything else you wanted to add? Counsel and Confessions is exactly what it is. We give our listeners, usually we read confessions that are sent in to us. And I got something I want to bring up. But you said that you had a story to share too. So
go. I'm gonna just follow you. I'm gonna follow you.
So I was gonna talk about the time that she cussed out one of our godbrother's girlfriends via Facebook because
I was in my prime. I was third grade, fresh on Facebook.
Oh my God!
Third grade is what's really wild.
And I had a Bebo.
She did have a Bebo page. And it was going back and forth. Now this what's funnier about this is that the girl who she cussed out was like 16. I kid you not.
And I do it
again. And Kenya went off on this lady like she was her age and probably older. And so what happened was my god brother's girlfriend at the time accused us of messing around. Now, if anybody knows me and know my god brother, which many people do, they would know that we have never had that type of relationship. Ever. Never looked at her like that. But she just assumed that we did. And so she was hassling me on social media. She was giving me a hard time.
She thought she was going to bully somebody.
She thought she was going to do something. And like, I'm definitely more of like a passive person. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to stand up for myself. But my energy, you would never see that coming. Now, Kenya is more on the forefront. So what did she do? Slid in her DMs and said, how did you even start this conversation? I don't even know.
And I really wish that, I don't even know if, I wonder if you could go back and find messages that old. Because I would love to know what I said.
She went off on this girl to the point where somehow my mom found out about it.
The girl called our godbrother, and basically our godbrother called our mom. And It was
You know how hurt you gotta be by a third grader for you to go and call their
So
mama.
did she know Kenya was a third grader though?
Yes, because everything about her page said third grade.
This is a child. Everything said
She wasn't
this
even
is a
hiding. She
child.
wasn't even
You
like
couldn't
trying to
ignore
catfish.
this. You couldn't ignore this. You gonna tell?
Yeah, she was mad, and she was trying to go back and forth with Kenya.
She
and
was.
Kenya was lighting her ass up every time she responded. Kenya had something to say.
Then I was gonna be a problem.
Kenya had something to say every time she responded.
I was in my prime.
And then when Kenya got in trouble, she started crying. She was like, I don't play about my sister. And my mama was so mad.
Because I was like, they are brother and sister. They're not even like that. They don't like each other like that.
But yeah, so Kenya went off on this lady, on a grown lady, and if you like, right now we're getting ready to open up the apology line. Actually, judging by the look on her face, I don't think. I think third grade Kenya is still proud about that.
It is.
Because she never apologized.
Me twirling my rings around.
She never apologized.
Y'all like this color on my nails?
In fact, they do. She never apologized about it. I don't think she's gonna.
I'm sorry.
4.
I apologize.
That lady living her best. Well, I don't know what she's doing now.
We
I was
don't
gonna
know
say
what
she's
she's
living her
up to.
best life, but I have no idea. But I hope that she's doing well for herself.
I hope so too. I hope so, for real.
But you gotta add the for real in there. Lets me know that you're on pure bullshit. For real. Like, no, for real. I'm just trying to prove it to you.
Because I just looked at her like, seriously.
You ruined my passionate moment.
She really did. That was a passionate moment.
She'll be okay. She'll be okay.
But I mean,
she probably still think about it
though
sometimes.
she was 16,
I know.
I'm just gonna play devil's advocate. I mean, she was 16.
Yeah, she was a child too.
But it's the fact of, as a grown up, like now, that's what I would do, because I'm gonna get your ass in trouble. I'm gonna go tell, because guess what? You about to, this shit ain't gonna affect me. I'm gonna go on about my day. But you, badass, oh, you about to be grounded, okay? And I'm gonna make sure of it, okay? I'm gonna tell, because guess what? No other way to get you. Because you probably going around telling people that, oh, I did this. And bragging about it. Like, you know how kids get on TikTok and stuff now and be bragging about shit and be like, your parents don't know. Okay, and I'm going to inform them.
She would
get your mama on the line.
I remember when I typed it, because I remember we used to have it was on Trinity, we used to have like a little computer in the basement. And I remember I was down there on the computer, I had like 2 pigtails and I had one in the back. And I remember typing it and sending it like
she had the 3 pony special.
The 3 pony, yes. Look, it was curl, spiral curl.
The 3 pony special.
Oh, definitely had just for me.
Yes, listen.
Fresh perm and then motherfucker too.
Yeah,
cussed you out with a 3 pony special.
That is crazy.
With barrettes at the end.
See, that's I was just about to say, like, imagine yourself going in, bitch, with all them barrettes in your hair, uneven ass ponytails. Like, how do you even argue with an 8-year-old? You don't. I'm gonna call your fucking mama, okay?
That's okay.
Now you about to be in trouble.
That's all right. I know somebody who like it, bitch.
Crazy.
Bro. Yeah, she was
Little
upset
Jacob
about
in
that.
my class.
Kenya never said nothing though. Like, she never said nothing about it. It only got back because the lady told.
That's what I'm like.
The young lady at the time.
I moved in silence. I ain't even say nothing. I just handled it because leave her
She
alone.
did.
Because I knew y'all wasn't gonna let me. I handled it, and I just let everything happen afterwards.
She just went on about her day with her clipboard.
I'm the muscle.
Yeah.
I say Diamond is management. I'm the muscle. I'm security, and Angela is Angela.
Angela's crazy. The enforcer.
Right.
So I will did you have something that you wanted to add? Did you remember what you wanted to talk about?
Oh, it was just in reference to that. So you know the video that's going viral with the little girl, how she went up the wrong side of the escalator and went to snatch that lady. That was me. And, and when she came back down and just chilling on the arm like on the little conveyor belt. She was just like, yeah.
That was
like,
1,000% Kenya.
Yes.
But the context around like what I saw, the context around that video is crazy.
Yeah,
why you shoplifting?
Yeah, now Kenya wasn't no shoplifter or nothing like that. Mom ain't play that.
I'm
but
scared to go to jail.
Yeah, no, we get. She wouldn't get down like that, but she would slap somebody though, and didn't care about their size. Like this person is way.
Oh, you made me think about
way bigger.
Can your bubbles?
Oh
you
man!
And I slapped that little boy. I backhand him. What did I know about a backhand in second grade? I don't know.
Why you and guess who got caught? My mother. Up to the school yet again. Kenya stayed in trouble, and everybody in my grade knew who she was.
They felt bad for diving.
They was like, "Oh my God, that's your sister."
I don't even know why.
She stay in the office. She stay in the principal's office.
Listen.
So, let me just say or ask you this question in closing. What would you say is the hardest part about being an entrepreneur and then being a DJ specifically?
Dealing with people.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part, honestly. Because, like I said earlier, like, you deal with different personalities. Some people be cool. Some people, like, it's a breeze. And some people will give you a hard time. And it'd be like, bro, I'm never booking. You're never going to book with me again. You're never going to see me again. This is it.
I never want to see you again.
I never want to see you again. Never want to see you again. And I don't want to sound like I don't appreciate the support or like, like people they it always ends on a good note. Like, oh, you did a good job, and like, I appreciate your services. Like, I'll be booking with you again. No, you won't.
Surprise,
surprise, surprise.
Surprise, your surprise.
No, but I would say that's the hardest, dealing with people. And also, I would say setting boundaries, because with that too comes, everybody expect for you to have like, oh, like, can I get the family discount? No.
Yeah.
Like, people expect that kind of.
That's one thing.
And it's like, no.
And then for what you bring too, like,
yeah, it's a lot.
I don't try to down talk people, especially my friends or people that I want to support. Because I feel like what you bring to the table is a lot, especially as a DJ. Like, you had to lug all that equipment, set up, take down. You come with the whole set, the whole setup, lights, and everything. That's a lot. And people don't consider it. And then you're playing hours of music and keeping the party flowing. Like, the DJ is a really big factor. And people really try to talk you down
people
on that.
Really be looking for like 12 hours. What am I supposed to do for 12 hours? Just
yeah. But they want you to play 12 hours for $300.
Exactly. And that'd be like, and I had to get out of like I get the whole, okay, like and some people I will look out, but I'm not. It's like, realistically, like, okay, like, you don't want to pay this price. Like, this is what the price is going for anybody. And some people are charging more than that just for the bare minimum. Like, I had to get into the habit of charging what I'm worth. Yeah. Because I know what I'm bringing to the table. So it's nothing personal, but shit, I got bills too. Yeah. I gotta do what I gotta do.
That's important.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming to our sanctuary and being our first guest on the Soulful Store.
Thank you so much.
Stir Pod.
I feel so honored.
Yeah,
I feel so honored to be here. I hope I answered you guys' questions to the full.
This was a fun episode.
It was.
I feel like this is one of our most fun episodes.
A lot of laughs and stuff. I feel like it was going to be like this, though, already.
Good vibes.
We're all
I
damn
silly. Sure didn't know that you only had 3/4 of a black card, but that's cool.
Tash.
I'm going to let you. I'm going to let it slide.
Tash, I'm sorry.
Where can the people find you at?
You can find me on Instagram and the TikTok. I'm also on Facebook under DJ Honey Noir, Noir. I have to spell that sometimes for people. But yeah.
Okay.
Those are the socials. And, come see me. Come see Auntie.
Come see Auntie at her next gig.
Yes.
Well, as we are heading out, I'm just going to highlight a couple things from the Sanctuary Scoop. Follow us on all of our platforms: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Engage with our content at The Soulful Stir. If you have a confession, you have a question for us, spicy story or not so spicy story, send it to us at thesoulfulstir@gmail.com. Tash, you got anything for the people?
No, not necessarily anything pressing, but I did find maybe like 2 or 3 books that I might kind of put in rotation for Trash Literature Tuesdays. They actually pretty small books, so I might get a few of them done. I might not, depending on what's going on. But yes, there will be another installment coming soon.
Tash actually just posted this past week her trash literature review on TikTok.
Yes.
Did you post it on Instagram too?
It's on Instagram and TikTok. So if you would like to find out more about how the pastor sold the tithes and bought a BBL for a side chick named Destiny, please go check that out.
I do.
Yes, well, thank you guys so much for listening. We appreciate you tuning in as usual. This has been another episode of The Soulful Stir.
We'll catch y'all next week.
Bye-bye.